Tears from the Spokane teenager accused in one of the city's most shocking murders. Well, today a judge ruled 18-year-old Avondre Graham is mentally competent to stand trial for stabbing a Spokane woman. 55-year-old Sharlotte McGill was killed in May of last year, and she walked her dog near the Centennial Trail. And that's where KRZYMINSKI's Jeff Humphrey joins us now with the reasons behind the judge's ruling. Also, exclusive reaction from the man who helped put Graham behind bars. Jeff?
Nadine, police say the trails along this section of the Spokane River had become hunting grounds for Avondre Graham. He is suspected of at least 3 attacks in this area, and as of this morning, mentally competent to answer for his alleged crimes.
After 16 months of tests and mental health evaluations, it all came down to Avondre Graham's intellectual abilities. With an IQ of around 60, Graham's attorney worries his client just isn't sharp enough to be able to assist with his defense.
This is a young man that has an extremely low IQ, a difficulty in grasping what I would say are very complicated and complex issues in regards to a trial of this nature, and that he is not competent to stand trial as he sits here today, Your Honor.
However, a forensic psychologist from Eastern State Hospital who interviewed Graham says the team does understand what's at stake in this trial and can help with the defense's strategy.
And when I asked him if he knew how the defendant had to plea in order to accept a plea bargain, he correctly identified that the defendant would have to plead guilty. And he also, when I asked him what would the defendant hope to get in the act of pleading guilty, he said to get lesser time.
Citing several examples of case law where even more disabled defendants stood trial and their convictions were upheld, Judge Maryann Moreno then made her ruling.
I'm also satisfied that he can assist his defense. So for those reasons, I am finding Mr. Graham is competent.
I think it's completely fair and just needed to happen.
Josh Gale is the former maintenance worker who chased down Graham after his last alleged attack on a jogger. When he learned that Graham started crying after today's court decision, Gale was less than sympathetic.
I have 3 sisters and a mother. Don't feel a lick of pain for him.
And now that Graham has been found competent, Josh Gale will have his chance to serve as one of the state's star witnesses in the trial. Gale, by the way, he's been nominated by the Red Cross to receive their Hometown Heroes Award in November for his invaluable help in catching Avondre Graham.
So, Jeff, as Graham goes to trial now, what kind of a sentence could he face?
Well, you heard that Dr. Henry from Eastern State Hospital was quizzing Avondre Graham about his knowledge of plea agreements, and that might be useful information because if convicted as charged, Graham faces anywhere from 20 to 28 years in prison.